Godfather walls. I don't think anyone was expecting that. The whole stadium was a hush. What does this violin mean to you?
Something that you wouldn't understand. But it's a way of life. I like the family aspect of the Godfather. I like the code, La Cosa Nostra. Obviously, it's like a criminal organization, but take that away. Family, code of conduct, look after the community. I really like, that thing of theirs. I do. I like it a lot.
Oh my God,
so,
stop.
The Godfather is
Please
something that I've been watching this week as well. I watched 1 and 2. I need to watch number 3. And there's one more thing I need to watch, like the sequel of what. Yeah, anyway, I just love The Godfather.
It feels like you're in a completely different head.
What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So we just heard there from Anthony Fully. Anthony Cosa Nostra. Anthony Cosa Nostra. Where they find this guy at? I wish you could see my face right now. I wish you could have seen my face through this video. Did you hear him? Oh man, I love this thing of theirs, and what a corny art. The Mafia is corny, people. I'm going to tell you now. The Mafia was full of goofballs who got sent to jail. There's nothing, I'm telling you, man, there's nothing Mafia about getting sent to jail. Yeah? If you're a bad man, you crash out, in my opinion. Don't forget, these guys got guns, they got C4, all kinds of stuff they be doing the madness with. When the feds came, they got towed off to jail like any bum. Do you understand, people? There's nothing Mafia about some dude turning up at your house, yeah, and running into your house and turning your house over. Nothing Mafia about that at all, in my opinion. Yeah, that makes you like anyone else. A civilian can have the police run in their house and tear it all up in front of their kids. What's Mafia about that? What's Mafia about bullying little people? Yeah, for racketeering or whatever else and gambling stuff. But then, when the feds turn up, you go outside and you're in court. No, I don't want to see. No Mafia guy can go to court, in my opinion. Not one. No true gangster can go to jail or go to court because you crash out 100%. Yeah. So let's start there. I respect the values. The values of what, AJ? What values they have? Family values. They all kill their friends. There's mad stories in the Mafia. People killing their friends over killing their sons-in-law and all kind of madness. About family values. Any man can look after his own. Well, that's not true. There are some bums, but any half-decent man looks after his family. You don't need to be Mafia about that. You know what I mean? Like, what? Oh, I look up to the Mafia because they look after. Number one, they don't. Yeah. Number one, they don't look after their own family. They're all snitches. They're all either snitching, going to jail, or blowing up their opponents who are from the same community as them. Yeah. Nothing cool about that, in my opinion. I don't even mind if you're a gangster, but let's call it what it is, people. Yeah. They're not even real gangsters. They're fake gangsters. At least the other ones, what they called. I don't know. I'd call Bonnie and Clyde a gangster. I'd call John Dillinger a gangster. Because listen, man. Yeah, they was on the run from the feds. And when they got caught up, they went out popping it off to the end. That's gangster. Yeah. Pablo Escobar, a gangster. Bandit. And these cornballs in the US or wherever you want who get sent to jail after doing whatever they be doing, no gangster in them. They wouldn't know the first thing about gangster. So I want to know from AJ, what? Oh, I love what they've got going on. What? Which part of it? I need to understand. And I'm not saying the biggest racket is the government, but still, a lot of these guys, a lot of these low IQ dudes, yeah, they watch these movies and they think, oh my God. Do you know what I'm saying? Wow, this is a real... Number one, it's a movie, but number two, I don't understand what's cool about it. I don't get it. Obviously, we all want money and women and cars and whatever else, but again, let's call it what it is. Yeah, you are philandering. You are a philanderer. That's not a family man, is it? Come on now. Let's come on. What are we doing here? Explain it to me. Someone explain to me what value he's getting at. But obviously, AJ, he ain't deep in it like that. He just seen the movie, and it looks cool. And I wouldn't even mind so much if AJ was fighting like the Mafia. Well, they ain't fighting either, but do you know what I mean? Like, I'd be okay with him not deep in this topic like I am. if he was actually doing something in the ring, but oh man, you know, it's the Mafia, man. And bro, your performance was weak. You was a Mafia snitch, 100%. Yeah, you talk about La Cosa Nostra, you look like Tekashi 6ix9ine. Sorry, Tekashi Snitch 9. That's what you'd be looking at in the ring. I'm gonna be real here. Yeah, let's assume that La Cosa Nostra wasn't full of fake, corny dudes for a minute. Listen, people, you ain't even look like that. AJ don't even look like the fake corny dudes who get sent to jail. AJ the type of dude who, he in there squealing. Yeah? Simple as that. He politicking. I said it in my last video. AJ spent his career beating up bumps, and I was behind him waving the flag, yeah? Like a zesty dude. I wasn't as bad as I was with McGregor, I was gassed off McGregor, for sure. If McGregor had told me at the time, hey, yo, man, hey, yo, YB, I'm fixing to get a blowy, I might have considered it. It was, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's one of them ones, yeah? But not so much with AJ, I wouldn't have blew AJ, but still, it's like, at the time he was beating bums up, yeah? When it came for AJ to take some licks, he didn't want to know. Tell me the morals of that, people. I can give it out, but I'm scared to death of taking it. Yeah? Someone, I'd love to hear. Someone please explain to me. What's Mafia about that? Again, assuming the Mafia was actually meant something and wasn't just full of punks. Yeah? Explain that to me. Exactly. So, it's, you know what I mean? Come on, AJ. But that's why AJ's same as Andrew Tate and whatever. That's why people get indoctrinated by these things. Oh man, be an alpha, bro. Oh man, be Mafia, bro. Because it sounds good at the base level. But when you look a little bit deeper in, it's weak. Just like AJ is weak in the ring when the bell goes, unfortunately. And I think AJ's a nice guy. Yeah, I really do. I think he's actually... he's not a fighter, though. He's not a fighter. I think that's clear. Anyone who's got eyes knows he's not a fighter. We've all seen fighters in there. He's not a fighter, people. Yeah? The only time I've seen him fight back was half of Klitschko. And even then, I mean, I give AJ credit for winning the fight, but when you look back on that Klitschko fight, if Klitschko hadn't have sat back... AJ didn't come wading forward in round 6. I believe he got put down in round 5. Sorry, he put Vlad down in round 4. He got put down in round 5, and then he politicked for a few rounds. Which is what Ruiz didn't do. Ruiz put him down. In fact, them fights went very similar. Ruiz put him down. Sorry, he put Ruiz down. AJ got put down. The difference was, Ruiz jumped straight on AJ. Vlad was told by Vitali, sit back, he's a bodybuilder, he'll get tired, so wait our time. As it happened, AJ, who was much younger, had his second wind, and the rest is history. But even that fight really shows. Watch Errol Spence get put down. Errol Spence gets put down, yeah, he come in straight back on the... I was actually quite surprised. Errol Spence gets put down, and he's straight back on the front foot. Pole driving forward. Now, we can all laugh and say, oh, well, he got stopped. Well, yeah, that's what you call a fighter in my mind. You get put down and you feel like you got something to prove. I'm a fighter. This guy ain't beating me tonight. Errol Spence never believed he was going to lose. Obviously, he probably, towards the end, he must have known, but after them knockdowns, and bear in mind, he got knocked down for the first time in his career. After a few of them first knockdowns, you never really saw Errol Spence looking like, okay, he knows he's about to lose his fight. Go and watch AJ after the Klitschko knocked down. In that next round, he looked like a man. Okay, I'm ready to go now. Same as the Ruiz fight. AJ gets put down and he looks like a man who's ready to go. Yeah? Simple as that. So, he's not a fighter. And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. Most people aren't fighters. I'm not saying I'm a fighter, but you're definitely not. Do you understand? And this whole Big Meat shtick, I just don't get it. Big Meat, I never watched boxers. I watched Big Meat. You know what I mean? For what it's worth, Big Meat is alright with me, to some extent. He's not a to be fair, I respect Big Meat more than the Mafia guys, because from what I understand, Big Meech was never involved in violence, and Big Meech never snitched. The Mafia dudes, they all snitching. Not all of them. And or doing violence. I believe a violent criminal should never go to jail. Yeah, it should be impossible. How can a man with a gun go to jail? Explain it to me, please. I'd love to understand that. I'm a gangster, but I'm going to jail and I've got a gun in my hand. No, yeah, you lock in. Yeah, the same way you shooting the streets up. Okay, it's my time now. I'm a gangster. I'm a bandit. And you go out, you take your gangster ass out there, and you shoot till no more shooting. That's gangster to me. Hey, listen, man. I don't agree with his actions, but he gangster. You see what I mean? I can salute the gangster there. What I can't do is, oh man, he tear the streets up, and why is his, he tear the streets up, and what, now he's sitting in jail for 20 years. How'd that work out then? He was a beast in the streets, but the feds got him. Oh, yeah? That tells you he's a cornball. Anyone can get took to jail. Any punk can do that. Yeah, any punk can't say, hey, look, man, I knew this was my destiny. What do they call it? The gangster's paradise. Yeah, I'm fixing. Boxers have Valhalla. Yeah, gangsters have the gangster's paradise. Most men ain't going to gangster's paradise. Most men are corny. They sit in rotting jail, coming out all the way sad. You're gonna let another man, the government, namely, tell you what you're gonna wear, how you're gonna wear it, when to go to sleep, when to wash your balls. People, there's nothing gangster about that. Oh, YB, you'd go to jail. I'm not sitting here preaching I'm a gangster, though. You see what I'm getting at here? You see the bars here, people. Gangsters are, in my mind, a very particular thing. It means you say F authority. I'm bad. I will tear the civilian streets up, and when the government come calling, they gonna get some too. That's gangster. Not, I'll bully people who can't fight back, and then, you know what I mean, the government turn up, and all of a sudden I want to start politicking in front of the judge. No. No gangster can go to a judge. Impossible. Yeah, gangsters judge themselves. What they say, I'd rather be... No, that's the wrong saying, actually. Or the old say, or there's a kind of colloquial saying, I'd rather be judged by 6 than carried by 12. Well, listen. As far as making it to the gangster's paradise goes, you best be carried by 12. Yeah? Because no gangster be getting judged by 6 of their peers. You can't judge me. Yeah, you see that one? Gangsters can't be judged. You know what I mean? Are you a gangster or not? How can a gangster be judged by civilians? Impossible. Yeah? All a gangster can do is be carried by 12, no doubt. And this really applies to AJ as well, because look at all of AJ's fights where he loses. Or he goes life and death. Andy Ruiz too. Yeah? AJ, if he was a gangster, he would have been carried by 12. And said, listen, I'm crashing out on this little muffin top looking ass dude. I'm big and buff, and I'm a bull. I'm trying to get my get back. I'm not trying to politic. Instead, AJ was judged by 3 corny judges. Yeah? Weak. If AJ was a gangster in there with Usyk, I mean, Dana White's been saying it for how long? Dana White says, don't leave it in the hands of the judges, people. Yeah? AJ, he loved to leave it in the hands of the judges. So anyway, know yourself, AJ. Stop talking about Big Meech. Stop talking about Mafia, and just start saying, honest, I'm a nice, friendly Boogaloo the Bear. Yeah, big and friendly. Nothing wrong with that. Again, I genuinely believe AJ is a big, friendly dude. Yeah, most people are not. There's a lot of gully man, but still. Taking the gully man out, most people are nice and friendly. That's just what you are, man. Yeah? So don't talk about no more Big Meech. Or no more whatever you want. Yeah? Talk about how you love being nice to people. And how you love signing autographs. Because that's what you love to do. You don't love to fight, though. That's what we know for sure. For 100% sure, you don't love fighting. Yeah, you love kissing babies, you love signing autograph, you love doing all the corny things. I respect him for that, I do, genuinely. Fair play to him. That puts you in the nice guy category. Yeah, so no more mentioning, like the way he says it as well. Oh man, I love this thing of ours. Wow. Stop, people, stop. Just, I beg you, stop. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and leg off the bar 100%, no doubt.